Public office holders in Nigeria, you ought to resign if you lack the competence and integrity. You get that point now? Because I see no reason why the WAEC and JAMB registrar are yet to retire or resign. WAEC and JAMB registrar, this video is strictly for you. And please share this video and tag them on this video. Tell them to resign because they lack integrity and competence. Because through this interview, where members of reps, federal reps, interviewed the WAEC registrar, I can see that he lacks competence and he ought to resign. So that other people that are capable, that are competent, can come and handle that post. What shall
Mr. Registrar,
come back and talk why they ought to resign?
is it part of your regulations in WAEC that exams can be written at 12 a.m. at night? Yes or no?
No.
Mr. Registrar, you just told us there was a leak and you were trying to do a replacement. Were you setting another set of questions to replace the leaked questions?
Yes, sir.
Is that proper?
It is proper, sir, because over the past, when we have cases like that, it is the same procedure we went through this time.
Okay, what I'm asking, when you have a leak, WAEC is supposed to be a universal exam.
Yes, sir.
So when you are now replacing with a different set of questions, that means you are actually setting different questions in different states. Would that be a proper assessment?
When we have instances like this, like I said, it is not only in Nigeria. There are other times when other member countries are faced with peculiar issues that the International WAEC Committee comes together and agree that for that member country, they should be assessed using a different instrument.
Okay, now I understand, or would you admit that this problem was not just in one state? Would you admit?
Yes.
Okay, when you decided to approve for exams to be written beyond the specified time or the normal time, what informed that decision?
Mr. Chairman, sir, we never did that. All that we have is for the exam to be written at the normal time, and that is the instruction we gave to staff and to supervisors.
So you are now saying that every exam that was written after the normal time should be invalid. Is that correct? Since you never gave that approval.
We do not do so, sir. The simple reason is this. When exams are delayed in any center, the supervisor and the invigilators stay there with the candidates to ensure that they do not have access to the question papers until the question paper comes to them. By so doing, they do not have undue advantage over others.
Well, again, you say you did not approve it. It's just like having elections. You know, we are politicians. Have you heard of what is called supplementary elections? Okay, you are not a politician. I will explain to you what it means. When you have elections that are supposed to take place at the same time in a particular state or local government or country, as the case may be, and you have issues or hiccups in some of the wards or local governments or even states, those elections can be cancelled and taken another day, and we call it supplementary elections. Do you know why they usually do that?
I do not really.
Okay, you wouldn't know, because I will tell you, one, for fairness. So if we liken this to what happened to these students, you have just told us that you never gave approval for any exams to be written after the normal time. The same you telling us that if it happens, those children should be held hostage. You know what it means? When you say they should not be allowed including they cannot come out and urinate because you don't have enough manpower to escort those children to the bathroom. If 100 of them want to urinate at the same time, you cannot escort all of them. But rather, they should be kept in that room. Whether it takes 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, you don't care. What you care about is for that exam to be written whichever way. What you care about is for you to satisfy yourself. But you don't care about the Nigerian students. You don't care about other people's children. Do you know what it means to keep a child or children that are supposed to take a particular exam at 3 p.m., you keep them till 9 p.m.? Sir, do you have a conscience?
Mr. Chairman, sir, with all sense of responsibility, the students were never denied access to food or to any form of attending to conveniences. Like I said, just like when an exam is...
So I'm going to stop you again. They were not denied access to food, but you just told us. Maybe I'm not hearing right. You just told us anytime it happens, those children will not be allowed to leave. At the same time, you are telling us they were not denied access to food. Sir, can you give me a proof where you have to give those people food?
I want to say, sir.
Sir, remember your oath.
Very well, sir.
Head of WAEC, sir. So they were not denied access to food. That is, you fed the candidate. That's what you mean? Did you give them food?
We do not give them food.
No, yes or no? Did you give them food?
We do not give them food.
Good. So if somebody has to walk 3 kilometers to go and eat, and it is known that you must walk before you go and eat, how did you suffer the child? I said you didn't deny them access to food. Did you take statistics of the schools in the rural areas to know how many of them are boarding schools, how many of them are day schools? You did it.
Information reaching me, sir, is that the schools
Gave them food.
Parents, and in some instances, staff helped with what to take.
Gave them food.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And you have the evidence.
I was informed, sir.
You are an oath. I hope you know.
Yes.
Rather than admit that you had erred, you want to find a way to escape. You kept somebody. Look, I have videos here from my village. I come from Mungo, in Anthony local government area of Rivers State. I just mentioned Taraba to distract you, where you said their vehicle went bad, got spoiled on the road. What happened to the ones in Rivers State? The vehicle also spoiled on the road. You can keep a child from morning till 11:30. What will they write? You are not fair. You are not fair to these people. You are not. You are not fair to them.
Mr. Chairman, sir, if I would respond to
what have happened with your agency and also the JAMB, which you also oversight, deserve two of you to resign. I'm not here to mind words, because you have exposed Nigeria to the level that people are laughing at us. At a point, I was asking myself, is it this a sabotage against the government? I am not part of APC government, but is it a sabotage, or is it ethnical? In the sense that, look at what happened in JAM, look at what happened in WAEC. I come from Southeast. Greater percentage of all these things that are happening are being done in the Southeast. What have we done that we deserve this? We are not, sir, whatever you are telling Nigeria, if you are in a developed society, you should have resigned.
You all can see that from this interview, the technical competence is not there. Yes, it's better for you to give this post to a secondary school SSC holder or an NCE graduate or an ND National Diploma graduate who is competent and capable and know what he's doing than for you to give it professors who lack the professional technicality of performance. You don't understand? So why will you hold this kind of office? They call themselves professors, but they are not capable of delivering the technicalities which they ought to. So how capable are you? You need to resign. Public offices are not by force, are not by fire, by force. It's only in Nigeria that public offices is by fire, by force. No, it should be based on competence. And that is where we are all getting it wrong. If a body like JAM and WAEC are getting it wrong, where our children, they are the bodies that are in charge of grooming up our children professionally before they go into the higher institution, then tell me the kind of graduates we are going to produce. Then tomorrow, when Nigerian youth or Nigerian students graduate from the higher institution, they will say Nigerian graduates are not employable. That is why you see so many expatriates in Nigeria. And the expatriates are being paid multiple times than our graduates or than our own Nigerians who are working with even the same experience like the expatriates, the so-called expatriates. Why will they do ourselves like this for this country? If you see this video, you be graduate, you see this video, and you don't share this video, tag relevant authorities, say all our public positions, we need competent people so that we will move our country forward. You know, say it be as well. That is why you don't want get work, because you don't want share this video. Ever since you graduate, you don't get work because you don't want share this video. You been part of the problem of Nigeria. So share this video, tag relevant authorities. Those that are not competent, let them resign. You get that point now.